morning, tribe, and welcome to today's lunchtime flow. My name is Shonda, and I'll be guiding you through your lunchtime flow today. So I just want to make sure you can hear me. I'm not sure if you can hear me. Let's try this. Does this work? Hello. Okay. I'm not sure if you can hear me or not. It doesn't look like I'm getting a sound with the microphone. Okay. So apparently that's not going to work. I'm not sure if you're able to hear me or not. I'm just going to give it a go. Not sure exactly what's going on here. There we go. Let's see. Audio and video. Audio enhancements. I don't know. Oh. Okay, sorry, tribe. Just hoping to get this microphone working, but I don't think it's gonna work. So we're just gonna run the class and hopefully see if I can hear it. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start to the top of our mat. So let's start off in mountain pose. Begin to ground down into the feet. Start to draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Open the palms up nice and wide. Feel your feet grounding down, down into the earth. Planting your roots and allowing them to spread. Begin to engage the quadriceps. Lift the crown of the head, and we'll just take a few breaths in and out here just to ground and center. Full engagement of the body here as you press firmly into the mat with your feet as if you're pressing the mat away from you. Lifting the kneecaps, quadriceps engaged. Core is drawing up and inward. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Crown of the head is lifting. Chin is gently tucking in. Start to tune into the breath. And just notice the breath as it draws in and out through the nose. Start to deepen the breath. Deepen the inhalations. Extend the exhalations. It's deep yogic breathing here. Good. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Open the eyes if they were closed. Reach nice and tall, reaching the fingers up towards the ceiling. And then let's exhale. Find your forward fold, Uttanasana. Begin to bend into the right and the left leg. We'll just take a gentle warm up, gentle flow this morning. Keep your feet pressing nice and firm into the mat. Forward. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back with your right foot, find your runner's lunge. Take a moment to just gently wiggle the sole of the foot and really ground down into that back foot. Perhaps you rock back and forth, just finding your grounding. Maybe you even do little circles with the back foot or ankle, and then find a nice 90-degree angle with the left knee and ankle. As you inhale, let's release the right hand to the inner part of the left foot. Inhale, reach that left arm up nice and high. Press firmly into that left foot. Squeeze the knee into the arms. Press away from the mat with the foot, left foot, and the right hand, and reach nice and tall. Nice open twist here. Good, releasing that left hand down to frame the foot and placing the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Left foot, sorry. Inhale, reach that right hand up nice and tall. Keep extending through that back heel. Again, hugging that left knee in. Pressing firmly into the mat with the foot and reaching nice and tall. Good, releasing the hand down to the mat. Draw both hands, framing the foot. Let's release that right heel down to the mat at 45-degree angle. Let's inhale nice and tall, maybe a nice flat back here. Draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. Really inhale, reach with that chest and chin, and begin to fold it forward, finding your pyramid pose. Full engagement in both legs, drawing that left hip back, the right hip forward. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the right foot. Good. Begin to reach with the chin, really lengthening through the back of that leg. Find your breath here. Begin to take a bend into the left knee. As you're taking a bend into the left knee, rotate that right foot back up, heel lifted up off the mat. Step the right foot forward. Find your Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a moment to just take a notice into the left and the right leg. See if there's maybe some length that you could find or that you feel already within your practice. Let's inhale, lift up halfway. Lift that tailbone nice and high. Shift the weight to the top parts of the feet. Lengthen through the backs of the leg. Pressing into the feet. Inhale, lift the arms up and above the head. Hands come together and down through center midline, meeting at heart center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms out and above. Exhale, swan dive forward, draw that core in. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. This time, stepping the left foot back. Again, maybe you bounding up the front of that left hip flexor. Finding a nice 90-degree angle between the ankle and the knee here. Good, maybe rotating it a few times, just really finding your placement and your foundation. Finding some stillness here. Take a moment to draw that core in, stay nice and strong in the core. Let's bring the left hand on the inside of the right foot. Inhale, draw that right arm up nice and tall. Keep pressing through the back heel, pressing firmly into the mat with the right foot. Perhaps your gaze comes up toward the ceiling. Reach for the sun, reach for the stars, reach for the moon. Keep hugging that right. Good, release the right hand down to the mat, frame the foot. Draw the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Stay nice and strong here. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Keep hugging that knee in towards the shoulder, the bicep. Good, releasing both hands down to the mat, framing the foot, rotating that left foot down on the mat, left heel at a 45-degree angle. Let's inhale, lengthen, coming up halfway, reach with the chest and the chin. Exhale, forward fold into your pyramid pose. Draw the core up and in. Lengthen through the spine. Draw that right leg, right hip back, engaging that right quadricep as you're also engaging that back leg, pressing into the outer edge of the left heel. Continue to find your inhalations and exhalations. Good, taking a bend into the right knee, lift that left heel off the mat. Shifting it forward and back just a few times. Release both hands to the mat, step the right foot back. Find your top of a push-up plank position. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Press the mat away from you, draw the core up and in. Reach back with the heels. Full body engagement here. Let's release the knees down to the mat, shift it forward. Finding our Shonda Namaskara, keep the elbows hugging in. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Maybe a gentle up dog here, or cobra pose. Shift the shoulders down and away from the ears. Chest and heart are open. Good, sit the hips back to the heels, find a child's pose. Balasana. Good, inhale, coming up through tabletop. Tuck those toes under, lift the hips up and back, find downward facing dog. On Mukha Savasana. Sorry. Maybe continue to bend into the left and to the right knee. Reach the tailbone up nice and tall. Lift up onto the toes. Maybe draw the knees down to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, heels soften down. Inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, knees draw down towards the mat. Draw that core in nice and strong. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release the heels down. Let's take that 2 more times here. Inhale, lifting up onto the toes. Exhale, draw the navel up and in. Knees don't touch the mat. Inhale, lift the tailbone nice and high. Exhale, allow the heels to soften. 1 more time here. Keep pressing away from the mat with the hands. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, knees begin to soften down, hips soften down. Inhale, lifting up, tailbone nice and tall. Exhale, soften the heels down. Let's find some stillness here. Nice deep yogic breaths. Good, shifting your way into plank position. Again, allowing the knees to meet the mat or taking Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, coming all the way down. Elbows hugging in towards the ribs. Inhale, lifting up for cobra or up dog. Tuck those toes. Lift the hips up and back. Find your down dog. Looking up at the top of the mat, walk the feet forward. Find your Uttanasana forward fold. If you're not feeling warm yet, keep full engagement in the body. Remember your yogic breathing. Take an inhale, coming up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms scoop up and around. Hands meet together, prayer position. Exhale, down through heart center, Anjali Mudra. Also known as Pranamasana or Samastiti. Good, inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe taking a slight back bend here. The palms can come together or energetically drawing out wide. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Inhale, scoop the air. Exhale, reach the hands nice and wide, swan diving forward. Let's step it back with both feet. Allow the palms of the hands to come to the mat. Shift that left hand a little bit below your gaze and begin to shift over onto the side, finding your side plank. Stay nice and strong here. So feel free to take any variation of this pose. If you'd like to begin to lift the right knee or shift the right arm over, just keep pressing the hips up nice and tall. Good. If you're taking a variation, come back to center. Making your way on to the opposite side. So right hand comes below the gaze. Shift the hips over to the side, down towards the mat. Find your strength. And take whatever variation feels good for you. Good, releasing back to center. Meeting in downward facing dog. Hop, step, or jump your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, fold it forward. Begin to press firmly into the mat. Perhaps your toes meet, the big toes meet. Taking your hands along the outside edges of the ankles, begin to take a deep bend into the knees. Engage the core. Inhale, lifting up, Uttanasana chair pose. Shift that tailbone nice and long down towards the mat. Find your breath, get nice and long, lengthen the spine. Let's draw the hands together in heart center. Let's inhale, reach up nice and tall. As you exhale, shifting that left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Keep the chest nice and open here. See if you've shifted forward with that left knee, draw it back. Get deeper. Good. Inhale, coming back through center. Get nice and long. Exhale, twist over to your left. Right elbow coming on the outside of the left knee. Good. Inhale, coming back to center. Lower that tailbone down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Sink deeper. Good, drawing the hands together, begin to straighten into the knees, coming into Tadasana, Samasthiti or Panamasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up and above the head. Exhale, swan diving forward. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, folding forward. Let's hang out here in our forward fold for just a few moments. Let's place the hands onto the mat. Step, hop, or jump both feet back, finding your top of a push-up plank position. Let's release the left knee down to the mat. Kind of coming out to the side, we're almost doing a modification of side plank here. So reaching nice and long, allowing that left knee to meet the mat. Reach to the outer edge of that right heel. Good, inhale, allow the right hand to come to the hip, staying up nice and tall. Inhale, get nice and long through the crown of the head. As you exhale, rotate that left hand, reaching it over to the right side. Feeling that nice opening in the left side. Keep the core drawing inward. Inhale, coming back up through center, release the right knee down. Sitting up nice and tall. Allow the knees to be right in line with the hips and about hip distance apart. Let's take the left leg, press it out long onto the mat. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the left heel. Inhale, sweep that left arm over. Finding side plank variation on this side. Keep reaching and extending through that left hip. Let's sweep that arm around, coming back up to center. Allow that left hand to slide down the left leg. Reach with the right arm, lifting up and over. Sweep the arm around, come back to center. Allow the knees to be about hip distance apart. I'm just going to turn to the side here. Let's take some camel prep. So draw the hands right below, or right just above the glutes. So as if you're placing your hands like into your back pockets, draw the elbows in and together. Start to draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. As you inhale, get nice and tall. Lift up and out of that low lumbar spine. Shift the hip bones forward. Good, inhale, coming back to center. And let's do one arm at a time. So let's inhale, reach that right arm up nice and tall. Keep that left elbow and shoulder hugging in. Reaching it back again, lifting up and out of the low lumbar spine. Keep the core strong. Good, coming back up to center. Allowing the right hand to come to the low back just above the glutes. Inhale, reach that left arm up nice and tall. Get nice and long here. Lift up and out of the lumbar spine. Engage the quadricep. Press the hip bones forward. Engage that core. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale, coming back to center. If you'd like to make your full variation into camel pose, you may do so now on our next prep. If you'd like to stay here just in the camel prep pose, because that's where you're at today, feel free to do so. Ready? Inhale, press into the mat with the knees, engage the quadriceps. Begin to shift the tailbone, the hips forward. Release. Lifting up and out of that low lumbar spine to draw the core in. Tuck the chin down. Release the hands to the low back. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's release the hips down to the mat, or to the heels. And allow the arms to come back behind you, reaching for the heels. Find a few breaths nice and strong here. Deep inhalations and exhalations. Breathe into the low back, the sacral area. Begin to shift forward just a bit. Tuck those toes under. Still reaching for the outer edges of the heels. As you inhale, begin to shift the crown of the head forward. Reach through that low back, coming into rabbit pose. Really rounding into the back here. Good, releasing the toes down. Let's take a moment to spread the knees nice and wide. Let's making a more passive child's pose so the hands can come out along the top of the mat, or if you wish to keep the knees together and allow the hands to shift alongside the body, feel free to do that as well. Good. Inhale, coming up through tabletop. Draw the knees together. Let's make our way onto our seats. Spread the legs out nice and long. Nice wide V-sit position. Feel free to adjust the sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Keeping the feet engaged, feet flexed. Legs engaged in a nice long spine. Take a nice deep inhale, reach to the crown of the head. Draw that right leg in, allowing the sole of the foot to match the inner groin of the left leg. Let's inhale, reach up and extend. And as we exhale, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm shifting the torso over the extended leg, Jani Shapasana. Keeping this spine nice and tall, nice and long. Keep squaring the torso off to the extended left leg. Keep that right hip planting down into the mat. Perhaps you'd like to try another variation, keeping a hold of the left foot with the left hand and reaching the right hand over. Keep that chest and heart open. Keep that right hip planted down into the mat. Good, releasing it back down over that extended leg. Allow the hands to walk back up to center. Release the right leg out. Nice and long, draw the left foot in to the inner part of the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthen through the arms. Twist that torso over the extended right leg and shift it forward. Keep drawing that left hip down towards the mat, keeping it grounded. If you'd like to take the other variation, inhale, reach that left arm up and above, reaching for those right toes. Keep that left hip reaching away as the shoulders reaching. Staying plugged into the shoulder sockets, but reaching through those left fingertips. Good, releasing it back down. Chest and torso square over that extended leg. Walking yourself back up to center. Let's make our way onto our backs. Giving yourself a great big hug. Draw the knees into the chest. Press the small of the back into the mat. Gently rocking side to side. Massage the low back. When you're ready, taking any final postures you feel good with today. Perhaps you could come into happy baby, reaching for the outside edges of the feet, drawing the knees wide, reaching the tailbone down. Perhaps you'd like to find some stillness. Perhaps you'd like to find a little movement. Good, when you're ready, drawing the legs out nice and long on the mat. Heels coming to the outer edges. Soften the ankles, allow the feet to spread out to the left and to the right. Gently tuck the shoulders underneath the back, chest and heart open. Palms are open for receiving. Soften throughout your entire body. Really letting go here. With each inhalation, making space for the body to relax deeper. This time to integrate your practice today, showing up on your mat, making it to lunchtime flow. It's been my honor and pleasure to guide you through your practice today, and I look forward to seeing you later for Yoga Nidra. Have a great rest of your week, tribe. And feel free to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you can. Up to 11 minutes is what I like to recommend. Namaste, and we'll see you next time.